Right, we are jumping into this game a little bit later on just because we want to see the action. We got over here Bubbly Mango, and in the right we have the Mongols player Scarface. Free. Twitch TV, extra commercials included. That's something that I struggle with myself as well, but that's maybe a topic of conversation for a little bit later on. Let's first focus on this game. Can you get that board without losing a bill? And let's switch this to, okay, we already have it on the villager counts, very even game so far. I still don't know what elo either one of these players are, but you should care about this game because we are going to see a Turkish scout rush. And Turkish scouts are very powerful, especially when up against archers because they do get that extra pierce defense for free in feudal. So that's very, very nice and actually allows them to run underneath TCs. If the Mongol player does transition into Mangadai at some point, or even transitions into cav archers or regular archers, could be very, very strong. Now a little bit about the map before we get started. So there's these big wood patches in the center, and then there are these smaller wood patches out here. Now both players have opted to go for the bigger wood patches rather than the smaller wood patches. I have seen this in T90, and that does mean that we're going to see a very, very aggressive gameplay, as it looks like Red was trying to steal those sheeparoonies. And very strong from Mongols to go up so early. We have 18 pop from Scarface. Now, the point I was trying to make earlier, and get that deer is going to run away. Ah, deer luring, it is tricky. Wow, very nice play from Bubbly Mango to keep that deer on track, and he is probably going to shoot that now. Another lumber camp is being constructed, but so much earlier to feudal. I think it's hard to not advertise for your own channel. I suffer from this for sure because I want to share with you guys. I want to show you crazy strategies, and I want to be like, hey, check this out. It's fun. Maybe we can play a game sometime, or you know, whatever it is. I don't think I'm ever going to make big bucks off of casting or whatever it is, but I definitely enjoy just communicating and talking to people about Age of Empires, and it's been really rewarding so far. Even with less than 100 subs, I get to talk to people from all around the world. I've met really cool people who live, you know, in various places: Europe, America, people from Asia, people from Africa. Kumbur, yeah, love that game with the markets. Both players are up, and we're gonna focus more on this game and not so much on all of the propaganda, so to speak. Small walls from Bubbly Mango, whereas Red is going for scouts immediately, obviously. Didn't really get that up, didn't really have the wood required to get that up immediately, so about the same time to this table, so the scout number should be relatively similar. And that scout might actually be lost. It's getting hit on it already, but could definitely sneak into this wood line and could do some major damage. I wonder why Red's score is so inflated. Okay, so it looks like Red has probably scouted a lot more than... No, it's about even. It's about even in terms of that. Maybe because of more military numbers. I'm a little bit confused about this score. Why is Red up 200 score? Can anybody tell me that at this point? Because I feel like it should be about the same. Okay, I guess he has 2 more military units out, but Bubbly Mango has 2 additional villagers out. So I think villagers trump military. Maybe? No? Is that wrong? Whenever I make a mistake, guys, feel free to point it out. I don't take anything. Personally, I think on the internet you have to have pretty tough skin because otherwise you're going to get offended by everything. And we're also definitely in a society where everything has to be super politically correct all the time, and I'm definitely not that. So if I say something that's politically incorrect, I'm sorry. I'll try and fix my backwards misogynistic ways, I suppose, or maybe I won't, and it will take me a long time. I don't know. I'm just a person. I don't claim to know all the answers. I'm Poop Lord. I'm a piece of what's the word I'm looking for? Broccoli! Oh my goodness. Got absolutely wrecked there, blue, and now the military numbers are kind of getting out of hand, 6 against 3, and the villager numbers are increasing for red as well, so this might be very, very bad for blue. But does have spearmen on all the key locations, does have a little bit of HP on all of these buildings as well, so there is an overchop there. I do see that overchop, and that could run in right there, and I think that might actually happen. I do love the amount of farms that blue has, and all of them are safe currently. I could still be chopping down this wood, and that's how you use. A lot of people don't know how to use straggler trees. I think this is a very good. Ooh, finds the berries. That spearman was slightly out of position, and he is gonna find a lot of damage here. Scarface, no. Does lose one, does lose another, and this is where Turkish scouts for Scarface would have been really nice because he would have been actually able to tank those hits a lot better. Looks like a counterattack is being planned over here, but can he get any damage done? It does look like these woodlands are both still relatively open. Could get free over here. You gotta... Yeah, okay, here he goes. Gotta make it happen when you can. Not producing villagers is... blue. Oh, no, 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 no! Yes, 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 yes! No, 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 yes, 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 yes! And can he get some more? Ooh, he's gonna pick all of these villagers. No, good delete there. Good delete to not let them be trapped. Although is gonna find, I think, another one for his efforts. Meanwhile, though, red did engage over here, lost a whole bunch of scouts, but did clean up all the spearmen that Bubbly Mango was producing. And these scouts gonna have to run. Good engage, I guess. You don't really want to be engaging against scouts. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. That doesn't reach, that doesn't reach. Hello? Come on. Get this villager. He's just tempting these guys to say, look, I'm farming over here. Look, I'm farming over here. Come on, get that dude. Red has realized before blue has realized. That's hilarious. It's like, I don't think we're going to send that one over. And here comes the spirit. Oh, come on, blue. No. Okay, good. Good reaction. As soon as he got attacked, he must have a hotkey set for last notification. That was good play overall. Maybe he was a little bit distracted at setting up his eco at home or whatever it was. Is looking for damage now. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, no. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. My Poop Lord Jr. loves listening to that song. It's stuck in my head all day. I love having kids, but that is definitely something that drives me crazy, and definitely engage against that spearman. Yeah, you have the numbers. Nice micro to even keep that weak one out of danger, at least to some degree. And now it's looking a lot better for blue. He really had a good turnaround here. Red's still up in the score lead, but if we look at the villager count, it is now in Bubbly Mango's favor, and the military count is in Bubbly Mango's favor. And red only has 1 on wood at this. Oh, 3 on wood. Where is he chopping wood? Oh, he's chopping stragglers. Okay. Funny thing is, if you see that red is on stragglers, you can actually run your scouts around here and then see that straggler tree, and then build a palisade on top of that straggler tree, and it will disappear. It's absolutely hilarious. I highly recommend that you guys try that one out. You have to have vision in order to build a palisade, but your villager does not need to be anywhere near, and it doesn't have to hit it at all. Wow, I am such a lucky individual. I am getting what appears to be cheesecake delivered to me by my wonderful, wonderful wife. If you don't have a wife, I highly recommend that you get somebody that loves you and gets you cheesecake. Or even just a friend that gets you cheesecake. Or a man that gets you cheesecake. Or, even better, train your dog to get you cheesecake. My wife is not going to be happy when she listens to this cast. Oh well. Thankfully, she's not really into Age of Empires, so I think I'm okay. I just might be okay. I don't know. And talking about just might be okay, Red was thinking that he was just going to be okay, but he was not okay. That was not okay. And he got absolutely shreked. I will say, nice quick wall attempt from him. I think he just kind of placed a house there in that situation I do like how he's always... ooh, and we're kind of in the same situation that we were last time, where blue is so feudal, and now you can't really take the foot off the gas. And Camel's coming out. I think Camels is definitely a much stronger play against Scouts than, for example, Cav Archers. Because these Camels are going to be able to go toe-to-toe, and they're going to be able to run quite fast. Does pick up a whole bunch more villagers. 40 villagers for blue. I don't know how he does this, but he gets this early feudal, lead in terms of villagers. But those Camels are going to be a problem, especially long term. And look at these boys just tanking shots. Tanking shots from TC. He's definitely just throwing these away. He thinks these are already dead. And that's totally fine. I would have done the same thing 4 times over already. I can't tell you how many times I've done the Khmer Ballista Elephant chop and just thrown 5 Ballista Elephants completely away. Just not cared at all. They're in their base. They're never going to get free. Meanwhile, like, Floppy saves all of his military, or, you know, new opponent manages to save all of his military, and I'm like, how do you still have military? Oh, I just ran them out, and I'm like, yeah. Probably should have done that myself, but whatever. This is seriously concerning, though. These Camels, oh, and that spear actually got a lot of damage on him. These Camels are going to be a big concern, especially in the long term. You can't really keep producing Scouts against this, can you? Let's take a quick look at the resources for blue. Red space looking pretty good, although the villager numbers do say that blue is way ahead in terms of economy. But if you can trade efficiently over and over and over again, I definitely like Scarface's position more. I'm sorry, but this cheesecake is looking at me. I'm just gonna have to. I'm sorry if I'm making anybody hungry out there. Or maybe I've motivated you to get some cheesecake. If you're not getting cheesecake, hey cheesecake, if you want to sponsor me, give me a huge membership and you know, tons of money. I'm definitely open to the suggestion. Definitely open to it. No pressure though, no pressure. These Camels are slowly chunking away at these boys. I don't know. I don't think I would ever do a sponsorship cheesecake. I'm sorry. Like even if you offered it to me, I mean, we all sell our souls at some point, right? For something or another. But don't think I can do it for cheesecake. It has to be something I believe in. Magic the Gathering, though? I don't know. I don't know. You're pretty close to my heart there, Magic. So, Wizards of the Coast, if you're listening to this, Fantasy Flight, Twilight Imperium 4, if you're listening to this, I know I'm completely off topic, but there's not a whole bunch that is happening right now. I think this is actually a good time for blue to transition into Castle Age. And I also think it's a good time for him to maybe switch into a different composition. As much as I like the Turkish Scout Rush, I think it comes to a point where you have to make a switch, because these Camels, +1 defense, and they get tons of bonus damage, and I'm expecting more to get. Oh, those Camels are out of position! Oh, get the bills, get the bills! Oh, he got him, he got him! Boop, 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 boop. But the Spearmen are there to protect him. Just a nick of time. Does get 1 though, and meanwhile we have a complete cleanup of every single Cav unit that was there. This Cav is just going to be trying to be as annoying as possible. Hey, guess what? I'm back, guys! Boop, boop, boop. Isn't quite going to get one. 1 scout, not quite enough. If you have like 3 or 4, that would definitely work. And that TC would at least be denied for time being. But now 3 TCs, and obviously blue isn't up to castle yet. He has clicked up, but I told you it was a good time to transition. I know all. 42 is the answer to life, or maybe it's 49. I forget. Little Hitchhiker's Guide of the Galaxy there for you. Is he okay? He is still going to keep producing scouts. He does know that his opponent has Camels, right? Lovely Mango, you do know that you're up against Camels, right? And I saw Pikeman, but I think that was cancelled because Pikeman definitely did not come in for red. Looks like archer upgrades are getting got. So that, yeah, okay, that does mean that we are going to see some range play. Don't tell me he's going to transition into cav archers right now. I bet you it's cav archers. Oh, called it. Called it. Actually, that's really good. With the amount of camels that he has, he could put cav archers behind those camels, and then those cav archers could really do some damage from behind if any scouts were to pop up. And man, these light cav are getting tough. These two light cap. Oh my gosh, they just. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it was a trap all along. Those two cab. They're like, we're gonna take you all down. And then they just turn around and say, nope. Slapperoonie. Get that one, Bill. I mean, blue is definitely being annoying. Doesn't realize that there's cav archers. What can you do though against all of those camels? Where did those camels even go to? Looks like those camels are nowhere to be found. Okay, they're over here. Wow, I am just losing track of things. And look at this. It already has these. Oh no. Oh, he had a very small window to get through there. But if he did see that, that could have been like 5 villagers down for blue. And that may not seem like a lot, but considering if you only have 57 villagers, that's like 10% of your eco. That's not correct math, but a little bit less than 10% of your eco. That's just footsie. Bye-bye. Gonzo. Wow, a highly entertaining game. I don't see how blue is ever going to get back into this game, especially with the composition that he has. Blue is now getting that speed upgrade, which is very, very important, because otherwise these cav are all going to die. Because it looks like red is definitely having the speed upgrade. Yeah, it's just not good engages, right? I mean, red might have less eco, but he's quickly catching up. And in addition, he's taking way better fight. 3 TC boom. How many TCs do we have over here? Okay, 2 TC boom. Are we going to see Bubbly Mango transition into cav archers again? That's kind of what I want to know at this point. Is he going to transition back into cav archers? Like we saw in the last game. Is that the strat? I don't know. Definitely a bit behind now at this point. And I honestly can't watch more cav archers, or sorry, more light cav just throwing their life away. So I'm going to speed through this a little bit, see what happens in this game, how this game progresses. And yeah, it looks like Bubbly Mango is now himself going to transition into cav archers behind his life cav. And that makes a lot of sense. Oh, ho, ho, double wall! How much can these cav archers range? Can they range these guys in the back here? Definitely need some distraction over here. Ooh, is targeting the castle foundation. Does have to run around to reach those, maybe? Ooh, but this is a great opportunity to just clean up as many cav archers as you can. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. I mean, this castle may never go up, but I don't think blue minds too much. I mean, he's trying. But what he really cares about, and you should actually just pull these guys back, all the way back, all the way back. No, 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 no. Keep them alive. Keep these cav archers here. Keep them here. Oh, the camels were so far out of position. They were distracted over here, where I was speeding it up a little bit earlier. Ooh, I think this castle is denied. It is a doubt castle. I mean, that one villager is definitely not going to do it. But the amount of cav archers that was just cleaned up, and it looks like he's going to go for it. Looks like blue is definitely going to go for it. Eco numbers now heavily in red's favor. Definitely needs to get this up. 70%. Oh, he's pulling all the boys. He's pulling all the boys. All the boys are being pulled. Definitely needs more wood though. Needs way more wood. Wood on this map is so important. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know if this is going to work out. Okay, this could be good. He could distract these camels, because these camels are not doing anything over here. And if he gets enough of these cav archers down, he could actually get this castle up. Yeah, this castle is going to go up. I'm calling it. Don't let me down, Bubbly Mango. You gotta force click this. You only brought 5 villagers. 5. Oh, you making me a liar. You're making me a liar. Get it, 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 get it. Yeah, you got it. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but you definitely got that castle up. You go, Bubbly Mango. You tell 'em. You don't need more than 5 villas. Janissaries. Janissaries. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Oh man, I kind of like that. Kind of like Janissaries in this situation because they're gonna just obliterate everything in high enough numbers, and you can safely place them under this castle here. But you see, is gonna eventually go down. Oh, this is great. Yeah, Janissaries was definitely the play, and he actually has enough stone. If he buys a little bit, buy a little bit of stone, please, and drop another castle. Why not? Because you could completely take red off of wood. You definitely want to take red off of wood now. You have that kind of momentum. Delete this house and simply just drop another castle like right here. Completely take red off wood, and then he's going to have to chop wood on all these awkward trees over here. Yeah, I think the game is starting to switch back in Blue's favor. This castle was huge. Although that being said, it does look like Scarface is way overbooming to boom himself back into this game. 93 villagers against 66. That's a pretty big differential. Differential equation. Man, it's a castle. Wait a second. Does he have another castle? Where's? Oh, he built a second castle at home. Okay. And he could build a third castle, I suppose. Yeah, I need to get capture rates, but I'm telling you, right now, my PC does not support capture age at all. Oh, and these camels a sneak right by. There was a hole in that wall. There's always a hole. There's a hole in the wall. See, this is what my child does to me. I don't think she knows how much I suffer. Poopler Jr., I love you, but please, can we play a different song? Janissaries Constructo Mundo. Definitely a castle right here, I think, would end this game right now. I mean, Red's nowhere near going up to Int, nor could he afford to go up to Int and spend those resources on it. And these Janissaries are going to do some work here, even though they're pretty inaccurate at the moment. But once you get a big ball of these guys, boom, boom, boom. Looks like a counterattack is coming in, is getting some value off of these camels. I don't think Blue has realized this quite yet. 2 camels snuck into his base. This seems to be happening a lot to Bubbly Mango. We had that one pike that's... Oh no! Oh, the throw. The absolute throw. Oh no, please realize this. Just ring the bell. Oh. I'm sorry, I just have to have a moment of silence here. Not because I don't have words, but just because of sadness. What a throw. It was such a good game. I think, honestly, at this point, yeah, you're 40 villagers down. My goodness. Oh, man. That was hard to watch. That was... Oh, that's happened so many times to me. So many times that has happened to me. Where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finally feeling good. I'm up. And now all of a sudden the military is in Red's favor as well as the population is not just a little bit, but heavily in Red's favor. And we kind of have an underdog story in our hands. Like, oh, and all of this is idle. Could even run back here. I don't think he realizes that there's eco back here. Getting more Vil kills too. 87 against 127. Oh man. Getting monk techs now. But these Janissaries are no joke. Please, you have 900 stone in the bank. Build another castle right here. Right here. Or, yeah, I think that's a really good spot right here. You know he's taking wood. He has to be. He has to be taking wood. Make that realization, Bubbly Mango. Take it from Poopler. You know this. You know this. I think he wants to do eco damage himself. Castle. Okay. Yeah, I am blind today, my friends. I am absolutely blind. Oh, and this is a nice expand over here as well. I'm not looking well enough at the minimap. Ooh, that castle is going to be denied. Okay, lovely mango. No! No! Oh. Lovely mango is not having his game. I did eventually find this back area over here. But man, he should have been targeting those bills. That castle would have never gone up. And now, if you're red, do you petard? Do you just petard here? Get a couple of petards, get like 6 or 7, 8 petards, and then delete the house and run them all over? Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. Knights. Knights are being constructed. Ooh, I don't like that castle! Put that castle right up against that wood line. Not as much wood as you possibly can. What can you see? He doesn't know, but he knows all of this area, so he should know. Oh, and he can see that these trees are getting chopped. He should be able to recognize that these trees are getting chopped. So he should be able to figure out that red is definitely on this area. So I think the much better castle would be here versus over here. But you know what? It's little things. It's tiny things. But those little things, they do add up. They do add up eventually. And are these knights going to be able to do enough damage? Doesn't have the tech for them. Oh, Imperial. Yikes. Yikes. Especially if you're Bubbly Mango now. How can you fight against an Imperial army in this way? I don't think you can. I mean, I've said that before. I've said players are dead way before they're actually dead. And there is one hope. Bubbly Mango sent me in this recording. So, I mean, like, I'm just looking at the villager and the military numbers right now, right? So, Scarface has been up about 20 to 30 villagers for a good 10 minutes. So he should have way more eco. In addition, he's building castles that can potentially treb down his opponent's castles. Although this could be a little bit awkward if that treb does come out. Where is it going to come out from? He has to kind of retreat it back. But yeah, it's going to be very awkward, and those Janissaries are going to get cleaned up. Very well played from Bubbly Mango, but I definitely don't see this going his way at this point. Meanwhile, ooh, some gold miners over here. Oh, cheeky boy. Cheeky boy. Took one from the Ace of Emeralds playbook, that's for sure. Another castle being constructed over here. And good stuff overall. Really clean gameplay, very close game, fun to watch. More Janissaries being constructed, but the military numbers are not quite there for Bubbly Mango, and it's going to be so hard for him to replace. 30 villagers up for red is not even up to Imperial Age, and is not looking like he's going to be clicking up anytime soon. Meanwhile, Trebs are going to come out, and all of this stone investment might very, very well be wasted. Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? There's not much to say until the trips come out. If red messes this up for the next like 3 minutes, okay. Get that trip. Ooh, get him. Ooh, actually, that trip. Oh, I told you it was going to be an awkward spot. Alright, get that trip. Bubbly Mango, you should be okay, but once this trip comes out, right? There should be a trip from this castle, yeah. Once this trip comes out, how does that trip stop this from going down? This is going to eventually go down. It simply is. That's not up for debate. Where is that trip? Okay, there are 2 trips. A little bit hidden, and I think we're going to see all of these focus on this castle. That would make the most sense in my opinion. Or we're going to see that one focus on this castle. I guess it didn't quite range this castle. It does have to protect this. If he does go forward for this, that could be a disaster. And I don't know how many castles it's going to have left by the end of it. More trips are being constructed. Stone is being spent quite rapidly, and I don't think you can easily snipe those trips at all. There is a pathway through over here if he does manage to get that barracks down in time. But it looks like castle is going to drop relatively soon, especially with a fur trip coming out. Even with the stone in the bank, cannot make that happen. Ooh, can he push forwards now and potentially stop this trip? Or just have his light cap die? Oh man! Cavalier already there. Oh, does manage to snipe this one. And definitely need to stop that with the Cavalier. Nice snipe there. Imperial now from blue. But does he still have enough to stop all of this? 35 military, 123 pop versus 91 pop and 21 military. Yeah, red's definitely taking the score lead now by about 1,000 as well, and is taking now castle after castle. One more castle over here. It's going to be a little bit awkward to take down, but we'll eventually manage to do so. Now we kind of have a tread war on our hands. Well, his pop is 161. Yep, he actually is speaking the truth in that regard. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Wow, good game. I didn't want to say anything because I saw the name of this recording, and the recording name was quite funny. It was like, Mongols should be banned. So I kind of knew that Bubbly Mango had a little bit of a rough time, but a lot of funny moments there for sure. A really good game overall, very even, and Scarface, good job pulling ahead there in the end. I picked the right time to go Imperial. Right when blue kind of lost his army is when red went imp, and then all those additional castles didn't really do very much for Bubbly Mango. I think if he would have placed a castle earlier, like say right over here and right over here, then it would have stopped red from getting any large wood chunk, and it would have idled basically like this much of red's economy, which is 30 pops worth. That all has to be retasked to these tiny woodlands, and that's just going to be disastrous to micro. And then you can have the light calf come in, because you don't want to build a castle over here, because then they're just going to get like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 wood, and then that castle is useless. So yeah, definitely think one big thing that Bubbly Mango could have done is build those two castles, one here, and maybe pushes on here. I don't think that. I mean, this one denies the gold, right? That one's not the worst. But then, what do these do? What do these two do? And you're safe over here because your castle kind of covers all of this. So placing one right here, it's gonna be very hard to stop unless red builds a tower or has cav archers nearby. You can even place it like right here. Right here is fine. Anyway, I'm overthinking things. Both players played really well. Just wanted to say, keep walking. Don't run. Keep walking. Thank you guys so much.